Welcome back to the baseline as we are doing a weekly recap of the week. And guys, we might be watching one of the best seasons we've ever seen by a catcher. Cal Riley of the Seattle Mariners is leading the league in home runs. I think he's now on pace for 65 home runs of the season by a catcher. A catcher. This dude's insane. He has gotten a record, which is most home runs before June 1st, which was 22. He hits his 23rd home run last night on June 1st, which was 6 straight days where he hit a home run. I honestly think this might be the best season we've ever seen by a catcher, at least from my knowledge. Like this is really remarkable that what we're watching right now. The Seattle Mariners have been struggling. They've won back-to-back games via the walk-off. I would imagine when you think of the Seattle Mariners and you think of, hey, guys leading with the home runs, Julio Rodriguez, Randy Arozarena, Kyle Riley, of all people. I love watching this dude. I really want to see what more he could do because, he's one home run ahead of Shohei Ohtani. He's 2 home runs ahead of Aaron Judge. I want to know. I know it's early. I know we're only in June. We still got a lot of months to go. Put his name in the MVP race. Why not? It's very remarkable what we're seeing from him. It's insane. The season he's having. I'm actually gonna try to hold on. Let me see if I can find his average and all that as well. 264, 23 home runs, 45 RBIs. He's even got 6 stolen bases and OPS, if you care about that, 1.016. Yeah, I would say Kyle Riley's is having a great year. Obviously, he's not batting over 400, but you're on pace for 65 home runs. 65. That would be insane if he actually hits 65. I've seen what beat Aaron Judge's AL home run where he hit 63 a couple years ago, or 63, 62. But damn, that would be insane if that could get done. I really hope it does. And I hope that we see more of this guy and more people talk about him as the season goes on. It's remarkable that we're seeing all this stuff by a catcher and not gonna lie, guys, that I love it, and I think this is gonna be a fun year. And when it's all said and done, uh, that I really don't care if he even finished second behind Aaron Judge. It's still gonna be a remarkable task that he did this, and we're gonna get this along the way. Um, let's take a look at the New York Mets. I mean, they are on fire right now. They swept the Colorado Rockies, but one name in particular I want to circle is Juan Soto. Juan Soto has actually homered in back-to-back games. You love to see that. He's actually smiling. He was actually part of uh, a walk-off this past week, which, I try to look back and I really haven't seen him in the past walk-offs. So I want to know if this is going to change anything. He really is trying again. He understands the whole point of, it's a game. He needs to try to find help and try to get better and help this team win. For the first time this season, Lindor, Soto, and Pete Alonso all hit a solo home run, and they got their thing working now. I hope Soto could just keep at this pace. Um, he is a really terrific player, one of the best here in the game right now, and I'm really excited to see, whatever was bothering him, brush it off your shoulders and be like, okay, let's lock and load, and get things going again. Because when he's on, he's one of the best players in baseball. And I would really love to see Juan Soto again. I know he's a couple hits away from 1,000 of his career. He's already got 200 career home runs, and he's only 26 years old. It's gonna be fun once once he gets on and he starts hitting it well. The Mets will be a dangerous team. That lineup will be a dangerous team. I think one of the best in baseball. Uh, will it beat the Dodgers hitting? Probably not, but I would definitely match it up. Uh, Tied for the best in baseball. I could definitely see that. So we'll have to see. Also, here's an interesting stat. Francisco Lindor's got 13 home runs. 11 of them have come from Citi Field. So he likes hitting at home. um, Very interesting, very fun to watch. Um, Now they're crosstown rivals, the New York Yankees. I don't know what happened, um, but they got destroyed by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Uh, and Saturday was one of them. I don't know what went wrong. That was like an 18-2 loss. Aaron Judge hit 2 home runs. That was the only power. I mean, yeah, it came back yesterday. They ended up winning. Ben Rice hits a home run. They get a couple of things here and there. But to me, and coming from a baseball fan, it was fun. It's fun to watch the Yankees. It's fun to see that, you know, they added the pieces that they needed. They needed a first baseman. They went out and got it. They needed a outfielder. They went out and got Cody Bellinger, who I've always said for years is a perfect fit. They wanted to get out Max Fried. Yes, there's no Garrett Cole, but he has stepped up and has become the ace of this team. But I think they still need to add on some pieces. DJ LeMahieu last night went 4 for 5. Hey, that's really good signing. I know they're supposed to be bringing back Jazz. The problem now I have the Yankees is, are they going to add pieces via trade? Or are they going to sit there and wait? And what do I mean by sit there and wait? Well, Stanton's supposed to be coming back. Heel's supposed to be coming back. But all these guys are already in mid-season form. Stanton and Heel are not. And also, what are you going to do with Ben Rice? He's been killing it when Stanton comes back. Who's the odd man out in that rotation? There's a lot of questions with the New York Yankees. I know that's very... You know what? No, that's not weird to say or odd. That's been the last couple of seasons. There's always questions with this Yankees team. They want to add another right-handed bat. Why? You're so right-handed. Mix it up a little bit here and there. Get something going for the New York Yankees. Something needs to be done. I think they need... I think they need a couple more pieces. But we'll see what they do. I don't know what they're going to add or what they're looking for, but they need a little bit more. I'll say definitely batting. Judge can't always do them by himself. It's the same thing. This is the same story as last year. Um, they just need to do something. They need to add more. I think they also need to add a bullpen piece. Um, Devin Williams, I don't know, but I can't. I always thought maybe it was the jitters, and maybe he's just having a bad year. But there's no helping out the Devin Williams. There's not. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say that. And then the last thing is the Royals have promoted Jack Caglianone. He is a prospect, one of baseball's top prospects. Um, and he's a first baseman slash outfielder. He is actually batting 323 this year between AA and AAA. Um, he's 22 years old. He has played very well. I think this is what Kansas City needs. They need some more hitting. I know this past series they weren't hitting with runners in scoring position, which is a bad thing. Um, I know Pescatino has gotten mad at himself, but you, they need help, so why not? Why not call this and see what you can do? I think they're gonna put him in the outfield. Uh, I don't know if they'll DH him just yet, but you got a great first baseman. Don't mess that up. And we'll see where this takes where this takes them. I know they're in third place behind both. No, they're in fourth place behind Detroit, Cleveland, and Minnesota. They're 8 games out. If you want to do the wild card, they're a game out. So focus one thing at a time, really. And yeah, basically just take it from there. See what this kid could do. I'm excited. I like when a good hitting prospect comes up. I've always never paid attention to the minor leagues. I usually pay attention to what he does at a big league level because that's like the real test. Why, there's the same guys that are always in the same situation as you. But when you come into the big leagues and face a guy who's been doing this for 5, 10, 15 years, to me, that's the real test. And I want to see what he does. Let's see who they play today. They play hold on. Oh, well, they're off today. So, oh yeah, that's right. Today's Monday. They'll be in St. Louis. And who's the pitcher for St. Louis? Well, let's see. Andrew Palently, who's 4-3 with an ERA of 4.23. So he has a shot here. Let's see what he could do. Um, Definitely excited. And 6th overall pick in last year's draft. 15 home runs, 56 RBIs, and 50 games between double and triple A. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's see what he can do and help this Kansas City Royals team out because they are definitely a great team. But other than that, I also want to say thank you guys for showing your love and support over these last couple weeks. It really means a lot. Uh, you know, please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell because that will really help as well. And let me know what you guys think. Do the Yankees need to make more moves? Give me your opinion on Kyle Riley. What do you think about him? Because he's having a tremendous season. The New York Mets, and what do you think about this prospect coming up for Kansas City. But other than that, I'm going to sign off. I will see you all in the next one.